It happens every single day, in every city on earth. You are sitting across from a woman. She is stunning, she is intelligent, she is everything you have convinced yourself is out of your league. And as you look at her, a poisonous thought creeps into the back of your mind. You think, if only I had more money, she would want me more. If I had the car, the penthouse, the status, I wouldn't have to try so hard. Gentlemen, let me shatter that illusion for you right now. Because that belief, it is the single greatest lie modern men have been sold. And frankly, nobody wants to admit the truth. The reality is that women do not truly want a rich man. They settle for rich men. They use rich men. But the man they crave? The man who occupies their thoughts at 2 a.m.? That man could be broke today and rich tomorrow, or he could be working a 9 to 5 with dirt under his fingernails. It wouldn't matter. Because what triggers a woman's visceral attraction is not what is in your wallet. It is what is in your energy. There is a currency far more valuable than the dollar, the euro, or Bitcoin. It is a behavioral currency. And once you understand the 6 hidden cravings that women have, cravings that even they cannot logically explain, you will stop chasing the things you thought made you attractive, and you will start becoming the man who commands respect, devotion, and attraction effortlessly. In this video, we are going deeper than we ever have before on Aphorism Archive. I am going to reveal the 6 psychological triggers that bypass a woman's logic and speak directly to her biology. By the time we reach number 6, you will understand why some men with millions sleep alone, and why some men with nothing but a vision have the world at their feet. If you are one of the few who is ready to let go of the provider mindset and step into the prize mindset, stick around. And for those who make it to the end, I have a specific psychological reframe that will change how you view every interaction for the rest of your life. Now, let's begin the transformation. Trait number 1. This is the foundation. Without this, no amount of money can save you. We call this emotional imperturbability. Society tells you that you need to be sensitive. They tell you to express every emotion, to wear your heart on your sleeve. That is a trap. In the realm of attraction, emotional volatility is the death of desire. What does she really want? She wants a man who can emotionally anchor her chaos without raising his voice, without flinching, and without lifting a finger. Let's break down the psychology here. A woman's internal world can often be a storm of emotions, fluctuating hormones, social pressures, anxieties. It is fluid. It is constantly moving like water. If you are also water, if you are reacting to her bad moods, getting angry when she's distant, or overthinking every text message, then you are just adding to the storm. You are drowning with her. She is surrounded by emotional amateurs. These are the men who get triggered. The men who beg for validation. The men who ask, "Why are you being like this?" The moment you ask that, you have lost. The man she craves is the mountain. You must become the fire that does not beg for wood. You simply burn because that is your nature. When she throws her tests at you, and make no mistake, she will test you, she isn't doing it to be mean. She is doing it to check your structural integrity. She is leaning against you to see if you fall over. If she acts cold, distant, or sarcastic, the average man panics. The superior man? He smiles. He leans back. He looks her in the eye and says something like, "I see you're trying to stir up trouble today. Is that because you want attention, or because you just want me?" Boom. Do you see what happened there? You didn't get angry. You didn't apologize. You reframed the reality. That is a power shift. That is emotional mastery. It is not manipulation, it is psychological leadership. You are proving to her that your internal state is not dictated by her external behavior. When a woman realizes that she cannot disrupt your peace, something magical happens. She stops trying to fight you, and she starts trying to impress you. She begins to crave your approval. She chases your praise. She competes for your softness because she knows how rare it is. This costs $0, but it is more valuable than an unlimited credit card. A woman might cheat on a millionaire who is emotionally weak, but she will never leave a man who owns her emotionally. Be the mountain. Trait number 2. Here is a truth that no one tells grown men. The most dangerous man in a woman's life is the one she cannot figure out. We live in an era of oversharing. Men post their breakfast on Instagram, tweet their every thought, and text back within 3 seconds of receiving a notification. They are open books. And do you know what happens to a book once you've read every page? You put it on the shelf, and you never pick it up again. Predictability is the killer of passion. If she knows exactly what you are going to say, exactly where you are going to take her, and exactly how you will react, she is bored. She is used to guys who are predictable. Oh, he's going to get jealous if I talk to this guy. Oh, he's going to send a double text if I don't reply. But then, you show up. And you short-circuit her entire system. You are kind, but unreadable. You are present, but detached. You flirt, but you don't fully give in. You touch her hand, create that spark, and then you walk away to handle your business. It drives her insane in the best possible way. This is not about playing childish games. It isn't about ignoring her to be toxic. It is about living in depth. You are mysterious because you have layers. You have a purpose she doesn't fully understand yet. You have places in your mind she doesn't have access to unless you issue an invitation. Let's talk primal psychology. A woman's erotic hunger is tied to uncertainty. Dopamine, the chemical of desire, is released not when we get the reward, but in the anticipation of the reward. If you are always available, there is no anticipation. When you are unpredictable, you force her to think about you. What is he doing? Why hasn't he called? What is he thinking right now? The more she thinks about you, the more she invests in you. The more she invests, the more she falls. That is not bad boy energy, that is masculine polarity. It is the concept that you are a separate entity, a riddle she needs to solve. Stop handing her the map to your soul on the first date. Let her earn the coordinates. When she feels that she doesn't fully possess you, she will work harder to keep you. That isn't money. That is you becoming the mystery she needs to solve. Trait number 3. In a world full of boys who flinch, the man who stands still is king. She might tell her friends she wants a man with a bag, a man with wealth. But what makes her drop the bag and stay with a man for life? Certainty. And I don't mean the kind of fake confidence you get from reading a self-help book yesterday. I mean the kind of certainty that is carved into your body like a map of everywhere you have been. Maybe you are 33. You've been cheated on. You've seen job loss. You've had family fights. You've seen your ambitions burn down to embers. And yet, you still walk into a room like your feet were born for the floor. That is masculine certainty. Here is the secret: women suffer from decision fatigue. They are constantly worrying about safety, social dynamics, the future, and details. When they are with a man, the last thing they want is a man who asks, "I don't know, what do you want to do?" She wants a captain. She wants to feel small in your presence. Not small from fear, never from fear, but small from the relief of your unwavering calm. She wants to press up against a man who is grounded when her world is chaos. A man who doesn't lose himself just because she is moody. This is about trust. If you cannot trust yourself to make a decision about where to eat dinner, how can she trust you to lead her through life? How can she trust you to protect her and potential children? You don't win this kind of presence by flashing a Rolex. You win it by burying your weakness in the dirt and choosing strength in silence. When you speak with finality. When you move with intent. You don't ask for permission to exist. You exist, and you invite her to join you. When she feels that certainty radiating off of you, she respects you. And listen closely, a woman cannot love a man she does not respect. Respect comes first. Submission and devotion follow. Trait number 4. We live in the economy of distraction. Look around you. Men are addicted to the scroll. They are slaves to the notification. Their eyes are darting around the room, looking for the next dopamine hit. In a world of distracted men, the man who has surgical attention is a god. Money is loud. But masculine attention, real, dialed in, unbreakable attention, is silent and surgical. You want to know why your budget-savvy self could still have her heart racing in the middle of a late-night conversation on a park bench? Because you were present. Because you weren't checking your phone. Because your gaze said, "Nothing in this world matters more than this moment right now." This is a craving women have that is almost painful in its intensity. She wants to be studied. She wants to feel like your mind is undressing her ideas before your hands ever touch her skin. When you look at her, do not just look at her face. Look into her. Maintain eye contact past the point of comfort. That tension? That is where the spark lives. Most men listen to respond. They are waiting for their turn to speak. The high-value man listens to understand. He holds the space. He is the container for her feminine expression. Men spend thousands on dinners, designer handbags, and trips to Tulum, trying to buy her interest. You could give her a bottle of water and a 20-minute stare that unravels her soul, if you master the art of attention. If you are constantly distracted, you are telling her that she is secondary to a screen. But when you have total control over your attention, and you choose to place it on her, it is intoxicating. It acts as a spotlight. Here is the formula: be scarce with your attention to the world, but surgical with your attention to her. When you are with her, be with her. When you are not, be on your mission. This dynamic makes your presence a reward, not a right. Trait number 5. There's a specific kind of man who walks into a room and does not speak. And yet, everyone knows who is in charge. He doesn't boast. He doesn't flex. He doesn't talk about how much money he made last month. He doesn't chase applause because his life already claps for him. This is the trait of silent competence. Women are biologically wired to detect competence. In our ancestral past, the man who talked the most was usually the first to die. The man who survived was the one who could hunt, build, and protect without needing a pep talk. Modern men are insecure. They feel the need to broadcast their resume. I drive this car, I know this celebrity, I'm the manager of this department. It reeks of weakness. It screams, please believe I am important. The man she actually wants has scars. Not just physical ones, but the kind women feel when they are near you. They wonder, what has this man survived? He isn't the loudest, but when he speaks, the room stops. He doesn't need to post online about the grind. He just grinds. Silently. Stoically. Unshakably. Women are not drawn to power that shouts. They are drawn to the kind of power that lets her be loud, while he remains the center. She doesn't want to be the star, she wants to orbit something unmovable. That is you. When you no longer try to impress her with what you do, because who you are speaks so loudly, she forgets about the other guys with the flashy cars. She forgets the superficial metrics. This is more valuable than diamonds. Why? Because diamonds can be bought by anyone with credit. Quiet power can only be earned through fire. And the wild part is, She may never be able to explain why she wants you so badly. She will just say, there's just something about him. That something is your competence. And finally, trait number 6. The most controversial, yet the most critical. A mission bigger than her. This contradicts everything Hollywood tells you. Movies tell you that the woman should be your everything. She should be your muse, your world, your reason for breathing. That is poetic, and it is a lie. If you make a woman your entire world, she will resent you for it. Why? Because a woman does not want to be the center of your universe. She wants to be the first mate on a ship that is going somewhere incredible. She wants to join an adventure. If you have no mission, no purpose, and no drive other than making her happy, you are a ship without a rudder. You are drifting. And drifting is dangerous. The trait she craves more than money is ambition. But not just the ambition to get rich, the ambition to conquer something. To master a skill, to build a legacy, to change a community, to perfect your body and mind. She wants to look at you and see a man who is so driven by his purpose that he would pursue it even if she wasn't there. That sounds cold, but it is the ultimate turn on. It signals that you are a man of high value who creates his own reality. When you have a mission, you are not needy. You are not checking your phone every 5 seconds to see if she likes you, because you are busy building an empire, whether that's a business, a physique, or a family legacy. This gives her the space to miss you. It gives her the anxiety of, I hope I can fit into his busy life. And that anxiety creates desire. She wants to support a winner. She wants to be the peace you come home to after you have battled the world. But you must battle the world first. Gentlemen, look at me. If you are in your 30s, or even your 20s, the world has been feeding you half-truths. Get rich, get girls. Flash it, flex it, fake it. But if you strip away the noise, what real women crave when nobody is watching is simple. They want a man with clarity. A man with discipline. A man with stillness. They want a man they cannot break, so they can finally feel safe enough to surrender. You do not need to be a millionaire to make her tremble. You just need to be the man who cannot be shaken. Now, a question for you. Are you ready to become that man? Or are you going to keep chasing the illusion? If you are one of the rare ones who understands this level of masculine energy, I need you to prove it. Drop a comment right now with the phrase, I am not done. Let the algorithm know that we are here. Smash that like button, not because I told you to, but because you are done being average. And remember, the detailed roadmap is waiting for you. The Female Mind Control Handbook. It is free, it is powerful, and it is in the description below. Do not leave your potential on the table. This is Aphorism Archive. We do not just talk about change, we embody it. Stay grounded. Stay powerful. I'll see you in the next one.